Good evening, everybody. Used to be flying was a good time. I fly quite a bit with my job. Rick flies quite a bit with his. I don't get to go to Hawaii and some of the other glamorous places. But it used to be a lot of fun. I remember back in the 1950s, yeah, I'm that old, I can remember back that far. My aunt was a flight attendant, stewardess back then for United Airlines, and she was on the San Francisco to Honolulu run, prop-driven aircraft. It took 14 hours to get from San Francisco to Honolulu. There were like 50 people on the aircraft. The women wore nice skirts, heels, the men were in suits. Served real nice dinner. She really got to know people for that 14-hour flight. When I met my wife, she was a flight attendant for Piedmont Airlines. I was one of these dirtbags that went and hung around back by the galley, met her, and we eventually got married. And it was really a lot of fun when we first got married because I got to fly for free. I got these passes, just a lot of these passes, and we would just go someplace just to spend a weekend. And I remember one night, she called me up, she says, hey, if you can get to Baltimore, I'm working first class and we're going to LA. We can just go out and have Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. So I quickly showered, put on a coat and tie, flew up to Baltimore, flew to LA, had Thanksgiving dinner, and then we flew home. Just all kinds of crazy stuff like that. And because of Piedmont Airlines, we were able to get over to London on our honeymoon. But recently, let's fast forward to 2010. Everything has just gotten ridiculous with flying. Seatbelts. If you want a seatbelt, $7. Oh, you want both halves? That's $14. Peanuts, they're charging for peanuts. You know, they charge for water. If you get into turbulence and that oxygen mask drops down, you're probably going to have to swipe a credit card. It's oxygen. That's another $29 for that. Windows. They actually charge you to sit next to the window. I don't want to sit next to the window because I might mess my hair up, you know, if anybody opens it. But they charge you for that. Next thing is going to probably be bathroom use. Pillows and blankets. Believe it or not, some airlines are charging you for pillows and blankets. Chips, soda, all that stuff. You got to pay for everything. Frequent flyer miles. You used to think you had a good deal going. Now some airlines will charge you $25 for booking a ticket. If you redeem your frequent flyer miles, that's another $25 to $50 just to redeem your miles. Choosing a seat. If you want the exit row, I like the exit row. There's a little bit of legroom. That's a $20 fee. Changing a ticket, that can run you up to $150 if you have to cancel your flight and get another flight. Curbside baggage check-in, $2 to $3. And then, you know, you get to the counter, it's another $15, $20, $25 to check your bag. It just gets nuts. And then on top of this, you fly somebody like Southwest who has a real hugger-mugger of a seating policy. Y'all just get on. And I remember one flight attendant saying, people, we're not picking out furniture. Find a seat and sit down. It's real easy. But remember when you used to go to the airport and you have to answer some of those security questions? Those three famous security questions that the ticketing agent or the TSA people would ask you. Have you packed your bag yourself? Well, no. Actually, Kamal, my Libyan houseboy, packed it the other night when he came back from his jihad class. That's kind of the answer you want to give. Of course I packed it myself. And then the other famous one. Did anybody give you anything to carry on board for them? You know, look, I don't even want to carry my own stuff. Why would I want to carry somebody else's stuff? I mean, think about it. And then if you left your bags unattended or with somebody that you didn't know, well, if I didn't know them, why would I leave them with somebody I didn't know? And the sky cap, you can't even get that guy to smile at you. So you keep them in your possession at all times. So I don't know where this is going. The industry's cutting back. Flights are cutting back. It's more crowded. You feel like a piece of cattle in there. It's just not fun. I just really like to go back sometime to the nice, glorious days of cushiony seats, a nice meal, a beautiful view out the window, and you know, it's all there, but you got to take a train. Madam Toastmaster.